Hello students, we are going to discuss the unit called water and soil pollution, and the different contents in this video we are going to discuss is the water conservation, rainwater harvesting, importance of rainwater harvesting. So before this, what is this water conservation? We are going to discuss. The water nowadays, in the sense, uh, when we have been born, from that point till now, whatever the water you have been used, it is around 200% of what we have been demanded. In the sense, we have been demanded around 100%, but we have been consumed 200%. In the sense, whatever the water it is being supplied, the water which is being supplied, we have been consumed over rated. In the sense, it is 100% being supplied and we have been used 200%. So now what we will be giving the next generation, it might be the 0% of the water, or it might be some 50% of the water it's been gifted to our next generation, or we are going to give them 100% of the water as the gift. We have three options. It might be 0%, or it might be 50%, or it might be 100%. How we are going to choose this option? By saving the water. Just like whenever we go for any type of brushing, we use the water for how much we require. That thing if it is being kept in our mind, then we say it as the water conservation. So we'll continue with the things. The water conservation, the water it's been supplied to the home and we are going to use it for daily usages. It might be taking bath, or it might be washing the vessels, or it might be the washing the vehicles. So it is not necessary that the water it's been used for washing the vehicles daily. We are going to use it once in a week or twice in a week. That's it. Similarly, when it comes to washing the vessels, you use the water whenever you use the vessels. That time means whenever you are going to use the vessels, at that time only you are going to use you are going to clean the vessels using the water. You don't keep that vessels for next few hours or some time period. Or if you are going to do that, then you can keep that vessels for some time. And how much you are going to get those vessels whenever you have the food, or whenever you are going to have the breakfast, till that period you are going to save that vessels, and later you are going to wash those vessels. Similarly, you are going to nowadays, because of this COVID consequences, you are taking bath daily twice. You do it correctly. You just save the water. You don't use it. You don't take the bath with shower. You use the bucket, and you can save the water in similar ways. Okay, coming to the next the points. The water conservation. The water conservation is the practice of using water efficiently to reduce unnecessary water usage. Next, according to the Freshwater Watch, water conservation is important because fresh, clean water is a limited resource as well as a costly one. When it comes to fresh water present on this earth, it is around 0.3%. And when it comes to the salty water or the oceanic water, it is around 97%. And apart from that, we have 3% as the water which is present on this earth, in the sense the land. Apart from those 3%, we have 2.7% as the glaciers, which is being occupied in the Arctic poles and the Antarctic poles, and left 0.3 as the water. It is being stored in some part of the Himalayas and some part as the rivers, which has been flowing all over the world. Next, some water saving tips will put you on the path to conserve the water in your household. First thing, we put a brick in your toilet's water tank. Next, use the right amount of water for each load of laundry. The water plants wisely. Install a low flow shower head. As I have said, it is better not to use the shower head, you use the bucket for taking baths. Check for repair leaks. It is must, and it should be done yearly twice. When the water is being pressurized and it is being flowing continuously, and when it is being stopped. Next, defrost food in the fridge. It must be done, otherwise it takes all the water which is being stored in the compressor. Next, we have some methods to arrest this rainwater. We call it as the rainwater harvesting. Arrest in the sense we gather the rainwater and we will be storing it. Don't misunderstand saying that arrest means the rainwater, it is not a criminal. It is just a water and it should be saved. Just like these policemen, they will be arresting the criminals and they are going to change the mind of these criminals, saying that whatever you are going to do, you have been done, it is wrong and it should be done this way. If that is the thing, then whatever I said, rainwater harvesting, it is the arresting of the rainwater and we are going to use it for household purposes. So first, it is a technique of collection and storing of rainwater into natural reservoirs or tanks, or the infiltration of surface water into subsurface aquifers before it is lost as surface runoff, as well as it is being seeped off from the ground. One method of rainwater harvesting is rooftop harvesting. So advantages of implanting rainwater harvesting is reduced water bills, ecological benefit, reduces erosion and flooding around buildings. Those who are from this Belgaum area, and you might be understood what is this reduction of this flooding around buildings. And adequate means for irrigation purposes, reduces demand on groundwater. It is not necessary to dig the bore wells, or you are going to dig the open wells. Next, there are the techniques of rainwater harvesting. There is one surface runoff harvesting. In this method, rainwater flows away as surface runoff and can be stored for future use. Surface water can be stored by diverting the flow of small creeks and streams. Creeks in the sense it is an nala. you are going to enroute some type of small nala into the some big channels or some type of streams into reservoirs on surface of or underground. Next, in it can provide water for farming in the sense you are going to grow some type of grapes, or it might be some type of mango trees you are going to grow. There you will be using it, and even you are going to use it for feeding the cattle, also for general domestic use. Surface runoff harvesting is most suitable in urban areas. Rooftop rainwater or storm runoff can be harvested in urban areas through recharge pit. You are going to create some type of a pit of around 1 by 1 feet or 1 by 1 meters and depth around half feet, or you can say it as 0.25 meters, and you are going to let it open, and whatever the rainwater it has been fallen on that pit, it will be stored there, and that water you can use it for gardening, or it is being the water whatever it is being stored in that pit, it will be seeped through that ground. Next, the recharge trench. This trench, in the sense, whatever the pit, whatever it is being done, it will be digged around 1 meter or so. That trench you will be closing it with some mesh of wire mesh, and will be letting it off. Next, there is a tube well and recharge well. So these are different types of rooftop rainwater. It's been harvested in urban areas. Next, we will be discussing the same techniques, the groundwater recharge. Groundwater recharge is a hydrological process where water moves downward from surface water to groundwater. Recharge is the primary method through which water enters an aquifer. So recharge in the sense, whenever your mobile network it's been off, in the sense whatever the net pack or any type of special recharge means you are going, it's been over, you are going to charge it, in the sense you are going to pay some amount and they will be giving you some type of facilities. The same thing we said as the recharge here. Next, the aquifer also serves as a distribution system. Aquifers, it is a layer or the flow, the water, how it is being stored in the ground to maintain the groundwater table. That we said as the aquifer. Next, the surplus rainwater can be used to recharge groundwater aquifer through artificial recharge techniques. As I have said earlier, recharge pit, recharge well. Similar way, here also you are going to do so. Next, the rainwater in rural areas can be harvested through some type of gully plug. You will be inserting some type of gully plug, and the water will be sent through that, and the groundwater it will be recharging. Next, the contour bund. In urban areas we will be digging some type of pits or the trenches, but here we have lot of space, so we are going to construct a bund of something around 10 meters by 10 meters or 5 meters by 5 meters, and we will be keeping it open, and water, the rainwater, it's been collected in that contour bund. Next, the dug well recharge, the percolation tank, check dam or cement plug or nala bund. and recharge shaft. So these are some type of the methods where the rural areas it's been the water it's been harvested. So this ends the video. Thank you.